Alright, part 2 of the jungle. Once again, sorry for no audio. So we're going to grab this right here. I lost my SCV that I sent over there a little in the last video. So I'm sending another one over there.
Sure, he's just not in that group.
No.
I remember your SCV was... You did what I do sometimes. And
lose your SCVs in the group?
Yeah, your SCV ends up in the group. So like, I noticed when you were attacking that little base they had, like your SCV was attacking the pylon. Yeah, so probably got picked off by
like
one of
Joe
those
Bryan. The
zealots.
SCV is the guy that tries to fit in, and he's always like, "I can go attack with you guys," and you're just like, "No, stay back there."
We were joking about it too. That when you send the SCV back to the base, he's like, "Well, I'm the most important unit." It's true. It's true, but nobody acknowledges that.
Nobody knows the trouble that SCV has seen.
Here come your reinforcements just walking.
Yeah, some of them are the Marauder mercenaries, so they're not going to do anything anyway. The reason I don't use Marauders is because they can't attack air units, so they're not useful enough.
Well, they're trying to seal it off without you.
Yeah, no, huh? Who do these guys think they are?
And two at the same time.
Yeah, that's when it starts to get tricky. We're not going after that second one, though. I tried one time. They actually have a base stationed right there with some cannons and shit. So it's definitely not worth it. So just hold this one off. In one of the two that are left right now on the right side, we will be taking one of those out. You might be able to go after the right one if you're quick enough. And by quick enough, I mean doing the rest of this level quick enough, not just moving there quick enough. Build some missile turrets at your base because they're going to start sending some Colossus in. Pro tip, missile turrets attack Colossus. You aware of this?
Right, they're so big that they're a ground and air unit at the same time.
Pretty much. So we're going to build a couple missile turrets there. I think they get taken down, but at this point we have the economy to rebuild them how we please. I'm going to loot this entire army is going to be gone.
Wow.
And I did that. I went into this knowing that. Going for the last one, you're pretty much just going to have to immediately clear it off while it's getting sealed up. Send your SCV to start harvesting and just use this army to hold them off. And assuming your SCV starts running back to the base, you're pretty much all set. If you don't want to get the last collectible or bonus objective, you don't have to. You can finish the mission, but you're going to see what I do later in the video. A good strategy I have not yet to say is focus fire. Highlight your entire army of dudes when an army comes and start and just click on the enemy you want to attack, because they'll all take it down in one shot, as if the rest of your enemies were, or your whole army was attacking different enemies. They would take a lot more of you out than you would of them out. Immediately start heading to the right this way. What I'm doing now is kind of waiting for them to start sealing it off, because as you can see, they haven't started sealing the last one off, and I'm just getting as many dudes out there as I can.
You've got a long way to
not that
go.
long. Like, another thing I noticed about this game, the mini-map is very deceptive. It looks like it's really far away, but it'll take you seconds to get there. You'll have time, if you go the second they start sealing it off, you'll have time to get there, and then some. So send a couple of SCVs here because you want to have this constantly harvested right off the bat. See, they're starting to harvest. I'm starting to move. There's gonna be two dudes you gotta fight on the way there. One being a stalker and one being one of those planes, not a void ray, but that guy. Just match that guy. You can completely avoid everyone else. They won't bother you if you stick to the wall. And just come up this way. And then that void ray came out of nowhere. I've never had that void ray attack me. Slowed me the hell down. Come over here.
Wow, that's
go right
close.
for the probe. Probe will go down very quickly, and then just start immediately. Find your SCV and have them attack, or have them start harvesting. And you see, I got a decent army, right? You remember me getting very upset about the army they sent at me? Just watch. There's the last Protoss relic. We're actually going to come back for that. And you'll see what I mean in a little while. Your main objective now, your main importance is to get that dude back to base. That little thing back to base. So we're starting to get some of the army that they're sending after us. I'm doing a pretty good job of clearing these guys out.
This is crazy.
It gets nothing but worse. Usually a couple of Colossuses. You can see one of the Colossus attacking me from where I can't get them. My SCV's heading back to base now, so I'm pretty much like, fuck those guys. They're done. See, the SCV's just kind of hauling ass. Make sure you're moving this SCV under your own will. Like, you're telling him where to go, and he's not just moving back to base by himself. Because he may either run into an enemy or he may return the canister, which you don't want. I kind of just park him right back here where the minerals are and start building an army. Just start making that army. He's parked where those he's parked with that canister. All you gotta do is send him back to your command center, and once you do that, the mission will end. But we're going after that last relic.
So you're pretty much gonna just rush?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother attacking any enemies. There's cannons there. There's the leftover enemies from what I just fought there. There's more enemies on the way. Not even gonna bother fighting. I just pretty much select my army, click the relic, or first I have them group up outside as close as I can without them starting any combat, and then click the relic, and one of them will make it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is the army I'm sending there. It's about a page worth, about 24 units. If you want to be extra careful, send more, but this is brutal, so if you're doing this on a lesser difficulty, you may even be able to grab the relic while you're harvesting, but if you don't, this is more than enough on a lesser difficulty. So we're going there, moving on up. Right here, we're going to have them stationed up right about here, and just gonna click that relic. Just start moving up this way. You see I'm starting to get hammered on. Pretty much rushing them, just smashing the relic now. Looks like they're getting picked off, but not one of them will make it through. Going through, grab that relic, and then return this SCV right back to the base. And we're done with this. We're just gonna do some upgrading. You can follow the upgrades I get. There's no need to voice that over. Took me about half hour of game time, which results in about 20 minutes of real life time. And there you go. That is the end of that. We're gonna get some Protoss research. I go for the armor because we don't really need the attack rate up. We just want our armor extra. And go to the armory, select your upgrades, and I'll see you guys in the dig.